Hi, in this video we're gonna take a closer look to the first section of the Dito Navigator, the Market Watch. Before doing so, I'm gonna load my preferred set of symbols. To do so, I'm gonna close all the charts, right click on the Market Watch sets, and let's have the FX Classic. Now I'm gonna open a chart and I'm gonna load the Dito tools. I click on Market Watch. As we see, we have four different sections: the performance, the trend, oscillators, and price journey. By clicking on the performance, we can have a basic view of every symbol. We can see the price and the daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, and the previous year's change in percentage, and also the volatility. It needs some time to download all the history, but meanwhile I'm gonna select the most profitable for today, and if I click on the symbol's name, a new chart is gonna pop up in order for me to make my analysis on my own and see what happens in different time frames. And if I want, I can put any objects that I want in order to make a basic analysis on my own. The second section is the trend. The trend is defined by three different moving averages, and if all moving averages are above or below the current price, a message will appear here in the trend summary saying strong sell, strong buy, sell, or buy. Once again, if I click on the symbol's name, a new window is gonna come up with these three different moving averages. Important to say that we can change the moving average period by clicking settings. So I'm gonna change it to 12, 25, 100, and again I'm gonna click and see the new moving averages on the new chart that I just opened. Also, we can change more parameters of the moving averages by pressing F7, and the most important is to change the MA method. By default is set to simple, but we can choose exponential, smooth, or linear weighted. I'm gonna choose the exponential, and the Dito Navigator is gonna restart, so I'm gonna load it again, and here we have the new moving averages that this time they're exponential. So again, I'm gonna change some of the parameters. I'm gonna leave the slow and MA period the same. So if the price is above the moving average, the fast moving average, it's gonna have a green tick, else it's gonna have a red X. Also, if the medium moving average is higher than the slow moving average, we're gonna have a green tick, else we're gonna have a red X. Also, we can be alerted every time that we have a strong sell or a strong buy message, but we're gonna analyze this functionality in the alerts video. Next, we have oscillators. Oscillator shows us when an asset is oversold or overbought. Again, if I click on a symbol's name, a new chart appears with the two indicators loaded and with the levels that I've selected drawn on the chart. Here again we can change the indicators parameters as the period and the levels that we need to analyze. Finally, we have the price journey section that is gonna pop up a new window. I can select up to 5 assets in order to see their daily journey. I'm gonna click calculate, and here we can see what happened today from the starting of the day until now. I can change the time frame if I want to see more detailed graph, and I'm gonna give it some seconds in order to pop up properly. And here we are, it's ready. So here is the journey of each asset. We can see the names here with the colors selected, and let's go and see a monthly chart. I'm gonna close this. So I'm gonna click monthly journey. I'm gonna select different assets. I'm gonna select 4 of them. Here we are. We can see we can zoom in and zoom out, and we can see a daily time frame. And here is the monthly journey on the daily time frame. If I want, I can click on the mouse wheel in order to have some details on of which day each line is drawn, and if I mouse over, I can see the exact change from the beginning of the month until the day I want. As we saw, the price journey and the performance are not related to the time frame that the navigator is loaded, but the trend and the oscillators tabs are related to the time frame that I have selected, because different time frame, different results of the RSI, of the stochastic and the moving averages. If I would like to see the trend on the daily time frame, I just need to change the time frame from here or from here, and I'm gonna go to the oscillators. Here we are. We see on a gray color the stochastic oscillator, meaning that these assets are oversold. Maybe a good opportunity to have a buy order. And also in the trend section, if I click on a symbol's name, it's gonna pop up the daily chart with different moving averages, this time related to the daily time frame.